Welcome back to the Ciaran Carlin football channel. Now you might think I'm Ciaran Carlin, but I'm actually Jurgen Klopp. So today I'm going to be complaining about my performance for various silly reasons like, oh, the grass is slightly too long. Oh, it was a bit windy today, wasn't it? Whilst I react to my performance versus Mr. Harry, wroetoshaw and Big JCC, friend of the channel, in I Tried to Save 100 wroetoshaw shots. This video is also sponsored by Art of Football, more on them a little bit later.
I would like to say to the camera that I have not warmed up almost.
That is true. I was doing my shoot straight after a Chris MD shoot that I wasn't in. Chris was on the pitch before me. And I set up and I was panicking. I didn't have anyone to film it. There's no one behind the cameras. It was just me in front of the goal. So I was setting up all the cameras and I didn't have any time to warm up. So the first shot you see is the first shot. And I don't know if you've ever played in goal, or if you've ever played football at all, but it's good to have a warm-up, because when you don't, you're shit. So please bear in mind, it wasn't until halfway through the shoot that I started to feel like, oh, okay, this represents me now.
Oh, no! No!
It's not.
No,
see,
no.
I could collect the ball there, but I don't want to collect the ball, because ultimately, it's not a match scenario. I just wanted to caveat all those moments with that piece of information, because quite frankly it hurts my knees. I've got something wrong with my knees. I don't know what's going on. Smashing my knees into the ground for 2 hours on shots that most of the time probably won't make it in. It's physically, economically not worth it. Nice. I think it's a decent save. But if it went in, you'd be like, well, that's not good, Ciaran. You should be saving that. And you wouldn't be wrong. So I'm not central, first off. But John is taking it from the right. So I was like, I moved over a little bit. I take one step to the left because I'm trying to guess. Because it's trying to save it from like 18 yards with no wall, nothing in the way. So it's actually hard to tell whether they're actually going to kick it. I get across relatively well. It's not the biggest stretch that you'll ever see from a goalkeeper, but it was good for a warm-up.
Oh no!
And the roll after felt muy bueno.
Let's go!
We take it.
Those ones I have to just dive and not worry about it. I don't have to with those ones.
I came where I envisioned one of the goals being scored. Ciaran saving nothing.
And little did he know later on.
Roll it out, Ciaran.
It goes in, it's my assist.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I think my issue here was that I wore short sleeves. I like to wear short sleeves to goal. I just feel like it feels more natural wearing a short sleeve. But when you know you're going to be diving for 2 hours, maybe don't. The thing I found in goal is that just a brief moment of hesitation, you'll be like, oh, and that you just know you're not going to get there. So I should have wore long sleeves because it's 4G and it will tear your arms apart. And after a while, you're just like, oh my God. Like you're dreading jumping on the floor again. It's hard to get past that mental block when you have no fucking warm-up. I don't know why I didn't. I felt pressured for time and I'll learn from it. It's a mistake and I'll learn from it. For the next one, I'll make sure to wear long sleeves. Maybe something like this from today's sponsor, Art of Football. Art of Football is a great company which actually makes good-looking football items, not like the sort of stuff your dad stuck to his car when you were little. Sorry, Dad, but really? Come on. It's where I got my beautiful Budweiser shirt from, and just look at this hat. It's coming hat. It's not. It isn't, which is good because it's reversible, just in case you walk past a Frenchman. I'd highly recommend checking out the football jersey section because they got some seriously good looking sick designs. So get yourself 10% off if you use the code CC10 and my affiliate link down in the description, and get yourself some beautiful gowns and support the channel in the process, as well as looking bloody gorgeous. I can get to that. I can easily get to that. I just haven't. This is a case of not warming up and not trying. I should probably take a step to my right first. I can get that. Why haven't I stretched? I've just bowled it. I'm scared of the rubber ground. It hurts. Wear long sleeve, you fucking idiot. The thing is, I don't always have that problem. It's just sometimes it's a mental block. Other times I'm like flinging myself all over the shop. Doesn't even faze me. But other times it's just like, ow, 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 my pretty skin.
Oh, Floaty McGee.
Oh, John. Do you work for the Royal Mail? Because all you're delivering is post.
Jet doesn't really work when they're all on strike, does it? Solidarity, though. It's fine. Keep striking, boys.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, hang on.
Pretty simple, easy save, that one. That's not funny, is it? See, another one, I should get that easy. It's just so slow. It's so slow.
Oh, wow.
I can get that one as well. It looked cool. It was a cool shot. I for sure can get that one.
How big is this goal?
Harry was just picking them into that corner all day. The fella wouldn't stop.
Oh, beautiful.
It's a good shot. It's a good shot. I feel like if I was taller, it would actually aid me here. A lot of these aren't because I'm small. I'm aware of that. Okay, I'm fully aware. With this one, I've insisted on not being central and just giving myself a large space to my right. I don't know why I'm standing there. I must just not look down. The shots were coming so fast. It wasn't like a couple seconds rest. It was like just ping them in, boys. Yeah, that's literally it. If I'm over in the middle from the beginning, I saved that. If my hands aren't made out of fucking wet noodles. Easy. Nice, a catch. Oh, a catch is so satisfying. Because I never catch it. I literally never catch it. When I do catch it, I'm like, fucking hell, I'm a professional keeper. I just enjoy it, you know. I enjoy jumping about, no matter if I'm good or bad.
Now we've turned it on. Now we found it.
John he got in a rhythm here of just curling it top right. That's my better side. I was like, John, could you give me a couple of that side, please? And then I can get a couple saves and look quite good. He was just, no chance. He just floated them over. The floating ones are quite hard because it's just like, a lot of that is, I'm just too small. Like, it's really hard if I come anywhere off my line to get anywhere near that. I come like a metre off my line, or half a metre. If you get it right, the ball will just dip in over me. It's quite annoying. Whoa. The movement on that ball. That Bundesliga ball is insane, by the way. This was the first time it had ever been used in its entire existence. I've had it for about 3 years. It's just been sitting in the background. The inner ball that you pump up was warped or something. The ball was a funny shape. It was a slight egg shape, and I'd never sat on it or had any pressure on it. It was horrific. It was like Jabulani levels sometimes. No, I should catch that one. They're the ones I should catch. But pushed it away from goal.
Oh, he's got it now. He's got it now.
What am I meant to do with that? I can't actually tell if the ball moves. The jury's out on that one. It doesn't look like it does, but looks to me deceiving. I'm pretty sure it went like that. I'm pretty sure. This is the flight path. I've sort of gone like that and round. I don't know. I need to do the thing where keepers jump and then pull their legs up at the same time, then land on their ass, which probably really fucking hurts. I know a lot of this is going to sound like, oh, I don't do it because it hurts. In a normal game of football, you're making about 10 saves, maybe. If a professional keeper makes 10 saves, that's like, Jesus Christ, what a game they've had. I've never played in Goal in Sunday League, but I imagine you're probably not making even like 30. I knew I had to do 100. I didn't want to injure myself at like 15. Oh, gee. I mean, what am I going to do with that? Fair play, John. Great sound as well. Fucking amazing. Look at that. Look at that screenshot. It is truly remarkable. I've never seen a ball so in the top corner. I'm not in the middle again. Otherwise, I would have saved it. Yeah, sure, Ciaran. He doesn't look pretty early on. I mean, he doesn't look at all. He's looking at the ball, and he's not looking here. He stopped looking here. It's actually such a joke. I can't believe he did that. Harry's good at kicking the ball.
Oh, lovely.
Side netting. If it hits side netting, I feel like I don't have to worry about it. Like, it is what it is. Unless it's coming across me hitting the other side netting, and then it's like, well, you know, I should have got there. But that one, I think I'm okay.
Nice.
Oh, come on, John. You didn't cut me any slack at all, did you? Friend of the channel. Am I in the middle? I'm in the middle this time. Why don't I get there? See, my fingers do get there. I think I'm lacking any sort of like pushing motion. It's almost like when I'm diving that far, I'm just sort of putting my hand there and hoping the ball hits my hand and goes off, rather than active like active swipe or push sort of thing. But that is the extent of how much I can stretch. So. Oh, it's so annoying Harry blocked that one, but it felt good.
You got across well there, Ciaran.
See, that one I do actually sort of hit it out. I sort of make a... it looks but it doesn't go in. Push it round the post. I think it's a sliding on the floor thing. In reality, I should be double hand stretching, catching it with my hands, absorbing it into my stomach, and pushing it down into my lower intestine and out my ass for a goal kick.
Oh, yes!
That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. If I'm just like slightly forward from the goal, just dip the ball behind me. I could never play Sunday League now. I just told everyone everything I'm bad at. I'm quite happy with that one. It was central, but it moved like a bish.
Oh, that felt really good.
It did feel good. A lot of them feel really good, and then you come back and you watch them back, you're like, not that impressive. Really not that impressive. Oh, that took me all day. Sometimes you have a mental block jumping your non-preferred way, and that day, honestly, I just could not get past it. I think this is the first one of me diving left the entire day, 2/3 of the way in. It's quite a decent save, but it's not. I should be collecting that. I should be catching that with my hands, because all I've done is move one step and kneel down. But you know, it is what it is, and that's what I want to get better at in the next video. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, look at that! I'm proud of that one, despite the most unorthodox save I've ever seen. Right, it's a great hit. It's going side netting. That's full on going side netting. But what am I doing? What is this shape? What is this body shape? I'm diving like parallel to the ground. Who does that? No one knows, but they're going to start doing that once they've seen this. Once Edison has seen this, he's going to be like, gee, this is why I let in every other shot. Not because it's an extremely high quality chance and they're the only shots that we concede, but because this guy's a genius. Get me in City. I'll change some of the keepers, don't worry about it, and we'll win even more.
I've got a wedgie. Oh, John.
Oh, that floated so well. That was beautiful. I can't argue with that. It wasn't, you know, in the top corner, but as soon as he hit it, I was like, nice. Pretty central, but it looked good. It looked seriously good. And the ball went quite far away. Oh, here we go.
Oh, no! He even said it!
Get in!
Fucking get in.
Look at that! Glorious! Bit more normal. I've jumped with both feet at the same time, a bit like a toddler. I'm sort of facing the ground again. I'll work on that. But as long as I'm getting there, on my left, we're all good for now. See, at this point, I feel pretty good, and then I should save that. I've got this weird thing when I go down to the floor sometimes, where it's like, it becomes slow-mo. So I've wrongly taken a step to my left, trying to anticipate where the shot's going to go. He's hit it. I'm going down, and I like slide along the floor. The bottom of this frame is the grass. Instead of the ball being over here and my hand going down to it like that, anticipating where the ball's going to end up, calculating where the ball's going to end up, my hand like comes on a journey across the bottom of the grass until I get there, which means I just miss it sometimes, and it feels like, why is it so slow? Because I've had times where I've gone down and my hand's gotten caught in the ground somehow, and I'm like, how have I done that? But now I watched it back, I'm like, well, that's why I've done that. I'm sort of coming out like that rather than going out like that. We're learning. I'm learning. You might be learning. I don't know what you're doing. You're eating lunch, aren't you? Oh, he didn't go. That's what you're doing. Embarrassing. Please keep on watching. Right, we now come down to the last save. Oh, the movement on that. Did you see that? We're going to go frame by frame. Let's track this ball. It's going pretty straight. Hang on a minute. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, but the Iron Giant gets there. Underrated save, that one, in my opinion. This is the final one. Honestly, had absolutely no idea. And you know who did know? It was the Mandem. This guy, I think he worked at the football place, and he was like, if you need someone to collect the balls, I don't mind doing it. And I was like, yes, please. Didn't tell him it was going to be a 2-hour shoot, but who needed to? He was there the whole time, and at the end he became our own goal line technology. Beautiful, wonderful, and what a guy. Thank you, man. If you happen to come across this video, I very much appreciate it. Legend. I've been your boy Ciaran. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a lovely day, and don't forget to check out Art of Football and use my code CC10 and my link in the description to get yourself some beautiful clobber. Goodbye.